So this Dodge Ram is in for full 100% window tint. Full windshield is going to be done in 65% ceramic. Front doors are going to be done in 20% ceramic and 20% over the whole rear of this vehicle. Also, we're going to do both sunroofs in 65% ceramic. So one of the first things I'm going to do is pull this up in Film and Vinyl Designs. It is a 2020 Dodge Ram. 2020. Boom. And now you can see I have every glass available for these trucks all in this software. So I'm going to get my film, I'm going to start plotting this out, and I will get back to you and show you how this truck looks as it comes along with the window tinting process. So one of the things I like to do with my patterns, film and vinyl design, and this is more of a personal choice, is I like to just bump my patterns a little bit bigger. So I will adjust this and I get a little bit more on that back side. And then I like to adjust this to get a little bit more on the bottom side. I have mine adjusted at 1/8 increments. So just give my pattern a little bit bigger, but not as big as the large patterns that are available, but a little bit bigger than what they send them as. And for me, I found that that is just more than enough to get my pattern seated in the glass, in the door, just the way I like it. Enter. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut this pattern out. One thing I'll show you, I'm using a 36-inch roll. So I'm sending my patterns in the long way and not this way, so I can kind of get more out of this roll. So you shrink on the bottom side and this side. So my pattern is going this way, like I mentioned. So I'll have to shrink the sides to get a little bit more tension. Now, some people say you don't have to shrink, but me personally, I like to shrink all of my patterns to get them a little bit tighter. Clear this. So now I have to shrink this side and shrink this side to kind of get more tension in this pattern. As I mentioned, I don't have to do it. This is something personally I like to do, so I just don't create fingers after I install the film. So, and this is also a good way to have a lot less weight. So pretty much I'm only wasting this much. If I'd have used a 36-inch and had the film this way, I would have had a whole top piece, because you can't fit two of these in a 36-inch piece. It's just not going to work for the size. So that's how I like to do it. I do have some 24-inch rolls up there, but I thought to myself, you know what, let's just use the 36 since I have to do this whole vehicle in 20%. I'm going to use my 36-inch to try to get the most and hopefully have the less amount of waste. So So this is cool with me. That's got a little bit of tension here. It's got a little bit of tension here, so when I install this, it'll pull this bottom tight, and that'll install tight, and it'll just create tension to get this film to be laid in better, hopefully preventing fingers on the bottom side when you install. Just keep it tight, and it'll just pull this film totally together. What's going on today? All right. So we got that weeded out. Now this pattern is ready to be installed. So now all 4 doors are done, 20% fronts, 20% rear doors, all ceramic. Now, one thing I'm gonna say about using a plotter. A plotter is awesome when doing these back windows because you don't have to go outside. Even when I used to do these before I had a plotter and I hand cut them, I would basically cut rough shapes. I would put the piece in and I would trim from the inside, kind of like a flat glass job. So I haven't been stepping on the outside of pickup trucks in a very long time. You got the bed, got all the stuff you got to deal with to try to make a shape and jump in and out. To me, that's way too much work. So like I said before, having a plotter do this is awesome, but also just hand cut these from the inside with rough shapes and it works out so much better. So now 20% over the rear privacy glass. I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out. Another thing I like about using a plotter. So I'm just giving a bunch of general information in this video as I'm tinting this Ram. Things I like about using plotter versus hand cut. I'm not saying one's better than other. We're just going through some things that come to mind when I focus on some of the things I've been doing the last year or so by using a plotter and trying to use film efficiently and different things like that. So obviously these patterns are laid out here in Film About a Design. They all usually come like this. So what I did, I actually moved these pieces around, and I can raise this up, lower this down. I'm giving myself some spacing, just moving things around. So now what I found out that I could do, I'll stack these all on top, and I'm at 35.7. So I'm sorry, I'm at 35.3 height. I got a 36-inch roll. So as I maneuver my head, cutting head, 36-inch roll, so obviously I can move these around to give myself enough cutting area so they all fit. And basically, I'm using this film a little more efficiently. So now, while the way I'm moving around, I nested them together. I'm at 35.2 on a 36-inch roll. So now I can cut that out and just use this part of the film to try to use it as effectively as I can. So I'm gonna cut this out, I'm gonna get installed in the back, and I'm gonna keep moving on. All right, so back windows are installed. I didn't take anything out, I didn't remove any headrests, basically cut the pieces out, fit them in. I bumped my patterns just a little bit bigger for more coverage, even though I really didn't need to. I mean, we got plenty of paint around these, so everything lined up really good. You see I'm covered a lot here as well. That's just something I like to do. I just bumped them a little wider, give them more coverage. So like I said before, no jumping in the back. Plot it, stick it, call it a day. So those are done, didn't remove anything. Now, gonna tackle these 2 sunroofs. Another note, this is 65% ceramic. This is the sunroof pattern for the rear glass. Now, some people might sit and say, well, why are you doing sunroof in pretty much of a clear film? This is only meant to block out the heat. When you have these huge panels of glass with the sun beating down on them, they let so much heat just beam into these interiors. So, I mean, it looks cool. You think you could have all that openness and everything, but this just does nothing but cause heat. And you can feel it on the top of their head. It'll keep the cabin hot. Your AC is running like crazy to try to cool, to compensate for that heat coming in. So basically, by having this on your sunroof, it's gonna just bounce that heat away from the vehicle. It's gonna keep the cabin cooler, but you can also have that open feeling of having the sunroofs. And now this solves a problem. So this is 65% ceramic going on the sunroof. Most of the truck is done. Driver's doors are done. Rear doors are done. Rear sliders done. And both sunroofs are done. All ceramic film. So now the last thing we're gonna do is the windshield. Full 50% ceramic windshield. Like I said before, the whole rest of the vehicle has been done all ceramic as well. So I just had the piece up here on Film and Vinyl Designs. I bumped the edges a little bit and I bumped the bottom. So now that has been cut out. It is here, plotted, ready to go. I kind of made this peel board big enough so I could get a windshield or a rear glass on it. At times I'm thinking about extending it out a little bit farther, but usually if I'm doing one thing at a time, I'm only one person, so this is more than enough for me. So as you can see, I can have a full windshield on there. This is a truck, so it fits perfectly. So if I'm in my shop working, I love to just take the windshield off the vehicle, put it on my peel board, I weed it out. So now I'm gonna flip this around. Try to work off the vehicle as much as possible when I'm in my shop. So if I was out of my shop, of course I'd just be doing this on the vehicle, but take advantage of this. So basically at this point, I'll just like to wet the film right on the peel board, because in my opinion, it's easier. Just wet it on the peel board before I go on to the next step. And as I mentioned before, this is 50% ceramic. I made the mistake of shrinking 65% ceramic because I'm so used to doing 65 on windshields lately. So I just roll that piece up, keep it for another vehicle because I'm always doing Dodges. So it's shrunk, it's prepped. I'll roll that up, clean this off, install this, and this truck will be done.